but now I feel less inclined to do so now that we have this cow face telling me that TikTok is being a butt face. Yeah, and I say cow face with all respect. Chat, there's a content creator who got demonetized on TikTok. I'm not necessarily surprised because this content creator just swears like crazy. Just so inappropriate. I'm kidding. Very sweet. Very nice accent. I talk about her a lot to the Bookkeeper, the owner of this channel. And she got demonetized. And when I heard about it, I wasn't too concerned because I really don't really get concerned with the goings on of other content creators. There's so much content creator drama out there. I shut down like pretty quickly, which makes it hard to. It's not about me. This is not about me. Let me take a step back. My eyeballs almost popped out of my head, right? Because I heard that this content creator was doing some charity thing, right? And but my eyeballs almost popped out of my head. Not for real, but you know, because eyes don't really do that unless you got a very, very dangerous problem going on. But when she said that when she got demonetized, they were holding on to the funding, or some of the funding, or if not all of it. I'm not really sure like what it is, but funding that was supposed to go to the charity, but TikTok took it because she's demonetized. I don't know about TikTok anymore, chat. Granted, I always already had a feeling that, you know, TikTok is weird. But what makes it worse is that she tried to fix this, get that taken care of, you know, send an email in the mail and say, hey, stop it, get some help. You know, your standard usual stuff that you tell big corporations. But what gets me the most is that she and her community came together to do something amazing, only for TikTok to be weird about it. And I think it's like that because TikTok has a very high volume of users and content creators. So a lot of it is handled, if not most, is handled by AI. Chat, you know me. I'm not a hater of AI. I have nothing against AI. In fact, I use it for some of my thumbnails. Like if the ideas, if I have an idea that of a picture I want. Even though the owner of this channel and all the places I make content to, even though she in her manga studio, you know, makes art and everything and don't use AI, right? I'm not sure what I'm getting at, but I have nothing against AI. However, something like this where you have an AI like falsely flagging a content creator and demonetizing them makes it very sad. Now, the Bookkeeper has said this since she was very, very young. She's always said, hey, these platforms that you are on can pull the plug on you at any point in time, and it's their prerogative because it's their website. So it's best to just make your own website. What makes it harder is that the fact that you have a lot of these payment systems and banks who are kind of controlling the flow of money. I have recently heard that I heard the president say something about these payment systems need to be payment systems. They're not, you know, put in place to control the country, if that makes any sense. Like, you just handle money and shut the frick up is pretty much what it sounded like. So I'm not sure if there's any more drama going on with that. But the worst part about this particular issue is that TikTok is holding on to money that doesn't belong to them, but belongs to people that need it. And they even told her that money will be put towards maintaining the platform, if I, you know, listen to her correctly. And I'm like, what? This is one of the reasons why I didn't even go. I went live everywhere else. I just didn't go live on TikTok because every now and again some new nonsense going. Like Queso, for example. Queso said he doesn't go live on TikTok, even though he used TikTok to get pretty big. He doesn't go live to TikTok anymore because every time he does, his stuff gets flagged for unoriginal content. She got flagged for unoriginal content as well. Me, I don't have nothing to worry about personally because I don't have 10,000 followers on TikTok. So I would get nowhere. I'm not monetized. I'm monetized on Facebook, monetized on YouTube, and monetized on Rumble, right? And I'm still a small time, so I don't really have to worry about those types of issues yet. But I don't think TikTok is going downhill because it's under new management. I think it's going downhill for poor practices like that. Yeah, I'm not really quite sure what that fundraiser is for, but it was, I think, is a kidney or something like that. She raised her something medical related. So it makes it it gives me a knee-jerk reaction. It's like walking into a room and it smells like farts. I'm like, oh, what? What is going on here? It's that kind of nonsense. So seeing TikTok withholding money that doesn't belong to them and it belongs to people who really, really need it to live, my biggest concern is how it could help children. So when I hear that, I'm like, you could be putting children in harm's way when you hold on to money that doesn't belong to you. Now, does this mean I'm gonna stop using TikTok? Probably not. Will I stop streaming on there? Probably not, but I don't see myself streaming on TikTok anytime soon. Like, I had some things I have to like work out for the synchronization for the mobile view, but now I feel less inclined to do so now that we have this cow face telling me that TikTok is being a butt face. Yeah, and I say cow face with all respect, because every now and again, the bookkeeper and myself, like us, see her pop up on our feed and everything. So if you're making content on TikTok, be wary. I know it'll be kind of too hard for a lot of people to give up something they're, you know, focusing on. Like if you're monetized on TikTok and you're bringing in that cash, it'll be very hard for you to move over to another platform. But in the words of the bookkeeper, it's ideal to just make your own platform, make your own website, and hope that the payment corporations don't try to screw you over, chat. Anyway, this is something you should keep in mind. TikTok is to not be trusted if they're doing scummy things like this. Anyway, I love you. Bye-bye.